Hey guys, welcome back for another episode, another weekly episode. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm having a good day, honestly. I got Chick-fil-A breakfast. I love Chick-fil-A breakfast. I know, it's whatever, during Pride Month, don't eat Chick-fil-A. Can't stop me. I really like Chick-fil-A breakfast. It's like peak to me. I go with my friends pretty frequently. So whatever. I guess like something that's like unfortunate is that the Chick-fil-A that's like, okay, so my workplace is like here, and there's like a back area that you can go into and then cross the street and there's a Chick-fil-A. And if you go there, you can just like go in and out and then like 20 minutes, not even like 10 minutes of your break. And then you can eat Chick-fil-A for your break and it's great. However, they're tearing the Chick-fil-A down. They're tearing it down to the ground, to the studs, and they're restarting. And I'm so upset because it's summer. That's when everyone wants Chick-fil-A the most. Like, that's when people have the most energy to walk across the street and get them. And they're tearing it down until the fall. So, genuinely, next time you see me, I'm going to be really upset because Chick-fil-A had been destroyed. So I'm really just trying to bank in all my Chick-fil-A as I possibly can while I have the time. Anyways, talking about my actual highs and lows of the week, my high is the Olivia Rodrigo album. It was so good. It was so good. It was so good. I don't like the fact that people are putting her album upside down in the stores. They're doing what they did with like the Sweetener cover for Ariana Grande, where they think it's supposed to be the other way around, which is genuinely stupid. Like, okay, Sweetener, I can kind of see the vision, whatever. It's genuinely stupid for hers because you can literally see the swing bars or whatever. Like, obviously they're not going to be coming from underneath her. Like, the swing would obviously be up and she's leaning back. Like, I feel like people are just genuinely stupid, but that's the vibe. My ranking, I know you all are very curious. I'm just gonna say my top 3 or 4 because everything else from there kind of like blurs into like one a little bit. But less, number 1. I've been having that thing on repeat. Like, yes, like, oh my god, like, it's so correct. Like, it's just so good. I've been loving Less. Less is so freaking good. Then Begged. I liked Begged when she sang it on SNL, and the studio version of it sounded identical, and I was clicking my heels clapping because I hate when they sing something live and it sounds so very different, and then you get hype for something to be live and then it sounds so different on the recording. Example, The Subway by Chappell Roan, and you're like, this is a horrible song now. So I'm very excited that Begged sounds right and it sounds good, and I've been crying over that. And then 3 and 4 are kind of like really, really close, but it, depending on my day, either switches between Stupid Song or What's Wrong With Me, which is their peak. They're actually peak. I'm gonna talk more about this album later because this entire episode, like the big focus at the end, is going to be a lot on how people listen to music, and I have a lot to say, especially in relation to this album, but we're gonna move on. Those are my tops for now. It's important to know that. And then my low of the week is that on Saturday, I went into work twice. So I had a 6 to like 2 shift, and then I came back at 8 p.m. and I worked twice. And I wasn't supposed to. I was only supposed to have the 6 to 2 shift, and then I came back in because everything was crumbling. And it was kind of fun. Like, okay, I kind of do enjoy doing that. Like, I enjoy the spontaneousness of like coming in and like having a day, but it also like was genuinely exhausting and tiring because it was from like 8 to midnight. I felt like I was gonna die. But I really did enjoy it a little bit, but and then I had to come in the next morning at 6 a.m. I think if I had like a closing shift the next day and not like an open, I would have not called this my worst moment of the week. But it genuinely was such a low because I had to wake up like 4 hours later. It was fun though. Okay, so some topics that I have. Toy Story 5 comes out tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. I'm very excited for it. I want to see it in theaters. Me and my dad really want to see it. My mom was gonna come too. We want to see Toy Story 5. I really need to see Toy Story 5. Toy Story 4 kind of ruined my life. Like, I thought it could be okay, and then it just started crumbling. Like, the ending of Toy Story 4 makes me really mad. Like, why are Woody and Buzz separated? And then how is it not the end? Like, how are they getting more people, like, how are they getting them to reunite again? I don't really know, but Toy Story 5 I think has a lot of potential because it's a lot about how the internet and technology is like consuming kids as opposed to like playing outside or like toys or whatever, which I'm quite passionate about because I, as a kid, was like outside every day with my friends, like hanging out. Sure, we watched like YouTube sometimes, but it wasn't like we were engrossed in it, and we were outside, we would like play around, we'd have toys, we'd make like imaginary scenarios in our head, be like, oh, like I have ice powers and you have fire powers and we're enemies, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think kids are doing that anymore. Like, can someone tell me, are kids doing that still? Like, I need to know. Because, like, if you're not pretending to have superpowers in your backyard with your friends, what are you doing? Like, if you're not trying to do that with your neighbors, also, if you're not friends with your neighbors, it's suspicious. But if you're not, like, friends with your neighbors and, like, playing around with them outside, like, what are you doing? If you're not, like, as you grow up with these neighbors, playing cornhole or sitting outside and talking to them frequently, or, like, just doing things outside with your neighbors as you get older too, also suspicious. Like, these are people who are friends. Like, I like my neighbors a lot. Like, they're almost like my second families because I used to like go to their houses like all the freaking time because I was with their kids a lot. But if you're not like chilling and hanging out with people in the real life frequently, I'm concerned for you. And I think Toy Story 5 is kind of I don't know how this all started from Toy Story 5, but I think Toy Story 5 is kind of sending the same message of, like, you need to be more social and, like, play with things. Also, Toy Story as a whole ruined my life because now every time I try to get rid of items, like when I go through my clothes and I would try to give away my clothes to, like, people, I think every single time, like, I start crying and I think, but they love me. Like, they were like, I'm their owner. Like, I get really obnoxious about it, and it's because Toy Story 5 made me think that they all have feelings, and like, yes, I am a grown adult, I'm 20 years old, I should know that they don't have feelings, but in my brain, like, what if they do? So then I get like really emotional about it. Like, for example, the stuffed bear that's on my bed right there, I sleep with him every single night. I'm not even joking, because it's like my like comfort thing, like whatever, it's not like a blanket or a stuffed animal, like whatever. And when I went to college, my mom was like, oh, are you gonna bring Bluey? That's the name of the bear. And I'm like, no. And she's like, why are you not bringing him? I'm like, because what if I bring him and, like, some random person on my floor decides to be mean to me, and, like, their method of being mean to me was, like, tearing him to shreds. I genuinely would never recover. If they did that to him, I would genuinely never recover, so he stays promptly here. He might come with me this year, though, because I'm living in my sorority house. I don't think any of my sorority sisters would do that. I also don't have a roommate this year. So, potentially he's coming with me this year. Probably not, though. Because I care about him so much. Like, I value him above everything else. Like, genuinely. Number one thing ever. So, I think people need to, like, make a connection with their things more frequently. Not like that insane, honestly. Maybe I'm a little crazy. But I think Toy Story 5 has potential. It looks like it's going to be a classic Toy Story movie with, like, a little iPad as a villain, basically, and I think that it's good. I do think it's weird. The marketing for this movie is strange because you can buy the lily pad. Like, Leapfrog, the company, has sponsored to make a lily pad, which is like the villain of Toy Story 5. Like, that's the iPad technology thing, and I think it's suspicious that we're selling it. I think that, like, to be like, oh yeah, like, we're gonna sell the enemy. It's one thing to sell, like, Lotso from Toy Story 3, like when they sold all the like strawberry Lotso plushes. That's one thing, because that's a bear. But when you're selling the literal technology that is like ruining the life of Bonnie in this movie, and also you're selling it to ruin the life of the kids buying it, like that's suspicious to me. That's weird. But I think Toy Story 5 has potential, and I'm very excited for it. Hopefully by next episode I can talk about it. My next thing is that I'm going to Calgary in a month, and I have, like, no fits. I have no outfits. I have nothing. I don't know what I'm supposed to wear. Like, the weather changes so frequently. Like, sometimes I'll look, I'm talking in Fahrenheit in a second, and it'll be, like, 40 degrees, and then, like, 60 at night, or, like, 60 in the day, or it'll be, like, 75. So, like, I don't even know what to prepare myself for. Like, do I bring pants? Like, what's the sitch? So I'm, like, I haven't really figured out any outfits. I need to go thrifting to figure out more outfits, but I haven't figured them out, and I really need to figure that out immediately, actually, because whatever, I have a full, so we're going to Stampede, Calgary Stampede. If anyone knows what Calgary Stampede is, we're going to Calgary Stampede. And my fit for Stampede is going to be light blue jeans, light blue, like jean, I think jean shorts. I think I gotta go jean shorts. I don't know if I want to go jeans, but I need to buy them, probably from Old Navy, whatever. And then I'm gonna wear like a dark brown top, and then this like light brown and white flannel. The flannel's here. It's in that box right there. I haven't put it away, but I'm excited for that. Like, I really am excited for Stampede. I just need more fits. Like, I need more cohesive fits. Like, I just don't have anything. Like, I have shirts and pants, but are they good? Like, low-key, probably not. Like, they're probably horrible. I don't really know. So, if anyone has any clothes suggestions, like, cheap, like, I'm gonna go thrifting later. I'm probably gonna go to Old Navy. Old Navy's quite cheap. If anyone has any cheap clothes suggestions, please let me know. This is also just for helping for, like, work outfits. Like, my work attire needs to, I think, improve a little, but if anyone has any ideas, please let me know. ASAP. Okay, the next thing I wanted to do is update everybody on Infinite Jest. Let me get my copy. This is Infinite Jest. I dropped my thing. This is my bookmark for my endnotes, and this is my bookmark for the actual pages. So I'm about 90 pages in, actually. And then this third bookmark is because allegedly when I hit there, I should bookmark 223. I don't know what's on page 223 because I'm not trying to peek, but I know I need to bookmark it at some point. I try not to spoil it because I really don't. I feel like actually every human being on earth should read this. This is the way that this unfolds is kind of interesting. Like, I have so many thoughts right now about, like, theories of, like, what's going on. For context, I'm kind of at the point with the medical attaché, if that's how you say that, and his storyline, and how his storyline kind of ends. Okay? That's where I'm at. And I really am trying to figure out what he's doing. Like, what he's actually, like, I'm really trying to say this without, like, saying anything crazy, but I'm trying to figure out what he's stuck with. And part of me thinks that it's from one of the footnotes, footnote 24 specifically, has a long list of things that I think he could be doing. I don't know how to explain it. Also, there's a chunk in here I need to find again of, like, all the inventions that occurred during one of the years, and I think that might be important, so I need to find that again. Regardless, I think that this is peak. This is genuinely peak. I think afterwards I'm gonna try and petition everyone to read House of Leaves, because it feels like feels like House of Leaves on steroids, or like House of Leaves feels like baby Infinite Jest. I'm really excited about it. I'm really obsessed with it, actually. I'm really hooked, and I don't think I'm ever gonna lose it. I'm trying to finish my other book, like, today, so I don't, like, go behind again, because I was pretty behind for the book club last time, and then I had to really quickly catch up for it. But I really do like this book. Like, I really think that everyone should read it. It's really good. Do I have anything else to say besides spoiling the book? Trying to think, because I definitely have thoughts that I don't want to say to people who want to actually read this, because it's actually good. Ooh, I don't know. Besides the point, we love Infinite Jest. Everyone should read it. Genuinely, I think everyone should read it. It's really good. Okay, and then my actual topic of the day, I feel like I blew through the first ones pretty quickly, but this one I know is going to take a while because I'm kind of obsessed with it right now, is about how people listen to music. Okay, for example, this all started a couple days ago when, well, it actually has been going back for a while, because my friend and I have very different music tastes, because I, for the most part, listen to music for lyrics, and he, for the most part, listens to music for vibe. I hate that word vibe. He says it all the time, or he'll say, like, whimsy. He listens to music for whimsy, or for atmospheric purposes. I feel like when people are saying all that, like, you're being annoying. So, like, I'm sorry. I hate the word vibe. I hate the word whimsy. I hate it. Maybe it's because I'm not whimsical, but I just don't like it. So when this all started, I'm like, what do you mean you don't listen to it for the lyrics? Like, how are you not listening to what they're saying? Like, I don't understand. So then I started, like, realizing that a lot of people don't listen to music for lyrics, and I was like, what is going on? But I also, like, contradict myself, because I sometimes won't listen to music for lyrics at all. Like, Cat's Eye, for example, is very much a listen to the music for the music vibe, and not a listen to the music for the lyrics. Like, if you're listening to Cat's Eye for the lyrics and you're, like, listening to I'm Not the Perfect Example of Someone Ready to Handle the Kind of Party Required to Go and Fully Inspired By, and thinking that makes sense, you're wrong. You're just objectively, you're wrong. So Cat's Eye is kind of like a just listen for the vibes music. And I guess I get it. But for the most part, I listen for the lyrics. For example, Olivia Rodrigo, her album, I was listening to it at, like, literally midnight the night it dropped, and I texted my friends, and I was like, oh, you need to listen to this. I think you would like it. And my friend was like, what song do you think I would like? And I told her that I think she would like, she really liked The Cure, like, when it came out, because she listens, again, less for the lyrics and sad songs and, like, slow stuff, and more for the vibe. So I told her, like, oh, you probably would like What's Wrong With Me, because it gives, like, kind of, like, it has, like, some ounce of meaning without it being, like, the main focus. Or, like, Expectations, I think is what I said. And she comes back and she's like, oh yeah, my favorite songs were Maggots for Brains, Expectations, she liked Drop Dead, What's Wrong With Me, I think she said Purple, and You Plus Me Equals Hearts, or whatever. I don't know how to say that title. Can we talk about this? Like, even Olivia Rodrigo doesn't know how to say that title. Like, the song itself says You Plus Me Equals My Heart Forever. But I feel like You Plus Me Equals Less Than 3 is a good way to call it. But also, I was really predicting that the song was going to be bad, and it was going to be like, You Plus Me Equals Less Than 3. Like, I really thought it was going to be bad. She kind of ate with it. It's towards the bottom half of my ranking, but she did eat it with it. But my point is that all the songs that my friend really liked are pretty much towards the bottom of my ranking, with the exception of What's Wrong With Me. Because I'm more of a slow song kind of gal, slow song, crying your eyes out, lyrics kind of gal. And I think that's interesting that people listen for different reasons. And I think it's even more interesting that I listen for both. Like, I think it's kind of interesting that, like, when I walk into Olivia Rodrigo, I listen to her explicitly for her lyrics. But if I walk into a Cat's Eye song, I'm like, I'm gonna listen to this for the hyper pop vibe. Like, I know I'm not gonna get anything of peak lyricism out of Eat Zucchini. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no universe that's coming out. But that's fine. I also think that the way people listen to music, in terms of, like, streaming it, whatever, also quite interesting. Like, personally, I don't really care about ads. Like, I feel like I'm not paying, like, $7 a month just to not have ads. Especially now that you can actually pick your songs on Spotify. Like, you used to not be able to pick what song you wanted to listen to, and now you definitely can. And I don't know why people are listening to ads anymore. Like just deal with the ad. It happens, like, once every 4 songs for, like, a minute. It's not that bad. In fact, I think ads are healthy. That's a crazy thing to say. I think ads, especially in, like, TV or like YouTube, are healthy because it diverts your attention. Like, it makes your attention span stronger, in my opinion, because you're just stuck watching something that you don't want to watch. It keeps you actually hooked onto it. Like, if you have a really poor attention span, you'll get rid of ads. And you'll be like, get out, get out, get out. But I think it's good to keep your attention span alive, ads, in my opinion. Which is maybe a hot take, and I have no research to back that up. I just feel like that's correct. So I think that Spotify's, like, fine. Well, okay, I don't think that what they're doing is fine, like, with paying Israel and everything. But I think that generally what they're doing is fine. Like, generally, like, the way that their platform is structured of, like, oh yeah, if you don't pay, you have ads. Like, one, reasonable, it's a company, but two, I don't really mind them. Like, everyone seems to be a Spotify ad hater, but I've been using free Spotify for genuinely, like, at this point, probably like 8 years. I've had no problem with it in my life. So I think that, like, it's fine. And then I also think the way that people listen to playlists is interesting. Like, my one friend, she makes playlists based on, like, the month or the season of every year, and she never deletes them because she's, like, outgrown a song, but she doesn't want to ever lose it, so she just, like, comes back to it in other playlists, and she can be like, oh, I really like this song in, like, summer of 2023, so she'll go through her summer of 2023 playlist and, like, find it and then add it to her current one, and every month she makes a new playlist with the songs that she is currently locked in on, which is kind of an interesting strat. My friend just has, which is kind of what I do, he has just a playlist of, like, his liked songs, and, well, actually, this is not what I do, but he has his liked songs, and he plays it from the top every time, so, like, his most recently liked songs are at the top, and then he can, if he wants to have an older song go back in rotation, he'll unlike it and like it again, which is interesting. So it's kind of what she's doing, but a little bit different. My other friend, he just has a playlist of every song he'll like in any mood. So, like, he doesn't have to be happy, doesn't have to be sad, doesn't whatever. It's a song that he'll listen to whenever it plays. And if at any point it loses aura, he'll just remove it, which I think is interesting. I kind of do the same thing. I have a giant playlist of songs that I like at the time, and then if it like, then I have, like, a bracket. If it's on Thin Ice, I put it in a playlist called Final Straw, and then I listen to the Final Straw playlist, like, a couple of times. Any song that doesn't hit me well there, I remove it from the overarching playlist, because I think it's like, better that way, because then I don't ever listen to anything I don't like. Like, I'm tired of listening to songs that I am not in the mood for, and I don't feel like skipping. That's the other thing. You won't ever have to skip a song if you just curate your playlist properly. Like, I never skip songs, really, because my playlist is correct. My playlist is good. So I'm locked in with it. But that's kind of the vibe, honestly. But I think that the way people listen to music is so interesting and how different it is for everyone. I also think that, like, music genres as a whole is kind of interesting. Like, what makes everybody like a different thing? Like, why does it, like sound good to certain people and sound bad to certain people? I also, after getting in a car accident, developed synesthesia, which is when you can, like, see color and stuff, and sometimes I can taste stuff, and it's, like, disgusting. So sometimes that has an impact on music. Like, I did a presentation once about all my friends. I had them send me their favorite songs, and I ranked all of their favorite songs in terms of sound, sight, and taste, which I think is interesting. I think synesthesia is also really interesting. Like, how does it even work? Like, where does it even come from? I think mine came from being concussed, and, like, my senses got all out of whack. But, like, I really do think that the way that people listen to music is so interesting, and how things like that even happen. And, like, the polyphonic perception or whatever, like, oh my god, I just, like, basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, those videos are, like, of people, like, doing that while listening to music. I'm like, what are we dancing for? Like, what's going on? But it's so interesting to me. Like, I really think it's so truly unique. Like, I just don't, it's something that's so unlike any other thing that we've ever done as, like, people. Music is so good. I want to get a vinyl player and vinyls, but I don't know what I would do with it or where I would put it and how I would even begin to start that collection. I also would like music artist suggestions, because the way I listen to music, this is, I guess, another weird thing I do, is when I find a song that I like by an artist that I like, I will listen to their entire discography and then add songs that I like to my playlist. I can't, like, not listen to their entire discography. Like, I have to listen to all of it, which is so strange. But I do have, like, that's how I listen to music. I have to do it that way, or else I'll, like, go ballistic a little bit. Um, so if anyone has any artists that they want me to like doom scroll like that, my friend said Adrienne Lenker. Is that her name? Adrienne Lenker. Yeah, Adrienne Lenker. Adrienne Lenker. It wasn't hers. I don't know if I would like it. I've definitely seen the album cover before of like the one that from 2020, but I don't know if I actually remember liking it or not. Oh, wait, this person's the person from Big Thief. Oh, I would like them. Probably. Because I really like a lot of Big Thief songs, actually. Like, I like Velvet Ring, Vampire Empire. I like Not. Not is really good. I really like Paul. I like Paul a lot. There are some good songs. Okay, maybe I'll check this person out. This is actually not bad. Oh, they only have one album. Wait, how many? Adrienne Lenker. We're gonna go on a deep dive. Adrienne Lenker albums. Because if I've already listened to all of Big Thief, then I surely am like halfway there, right? It's songs. Oh no, she has a lot, actually. She wants me to listen to songs, albums, and discography. Oh my god, there's so much. There's instrumentals too. Songs and instrumentals are like very similar vibes. I don't know what's going on there, but oh my god, A-sides and B-sides. What is going on? There's so many things on. Oh wait, she actually has a really quite long discography that I might check out, actually. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if anyone has any music artist suggestions, please let me know. How do you listen to music? I kind of want to know by everyone. Like, how do you listen to music? I'm just like taking data at this point because there's no like real research as to why some people value lyrics over words. I mean, lyrics over beat. Like, I really was trying to do research for this episode, and there's nothing like that distinctly says it. It just kind of is based on like how the person is, which I think is already weird. Like, why was there no science behind like what makes you like one over the other? But that's just how it is. So sorry, I've been like really sleepy. I'm gonna end up cutting this one really short because I'm really, really tired. And I feel like I'm just saying nonsense at this point. But I really am intrigued to know how everyone who watches this listens to music. Like, obviously, if you're one of the people who I mentioned earlier, like, you don't have to tell me again. Like, that's quite silly. But, like, also, how do you guys go about discovering new artists? Like, what do you do there? And how did you discover your favorite artists? Like, where did they come from? How did you figure it out? Also, I guess while I'm talking about this, I want to talk about Saint Satine a little bit, which is the Cat's Eye, like, sister group, with Lexi, Samara, Emily, and Sakura. I think their song is good. Sorry. Sue me. Like, I will catch myself in, like in the middle of the day just being like, party before the party, let's go. Work that, work that, work that, work that. Shake that, shake that, shake that. I was already turned up before we hit that floor. Turn it up, turn it up. Like, it's kind of a banger. Like, I don't know. I feel like people be hating on it too hard. Like, and We Ride, I guess, was, like, technically better. But again, I'm not going there for peak lyricism, and the vibes just aren't as high with We Ride. Like, the vibes aren't vibing properly to me. Like midnight till the sunrise, dun 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 seaside. It goes like on and on and on. Like, it's good. It's just, it's not giving, it's not giving party before the party vibes. Like, party before the party's good. It's also like, I know that feel, like, that like is the, like, that song kind of perfectly encapsulates the feeling of the party before the party. Like, when you're getting ready with your friends and like you're ready to like have a little key right before you go out. It's like, oh my god, yes, party before the party. Let's go. Like, facts. Like, literally, let's go. Like 10 o'clock on the dot. Like, fire. Like, genuinely fire. Like, I'm sorry. I also, how do you do that? 10 o'clock on the dot. Like, they move their hands so fast. That's also the most thing about Cat's Eye that I think that people need to, like, let them rest for, is that they all are not just there to be singers. They're truly, like, performers, and, like, truly a girl group that is a performer, and I think that they focus way more on dance than singing, which I kind of appreciate. Like, if, like, that is a show to go to, in my opinion. Like, I'm tired of seeing people, like, do shows that are, like, boring. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm jealous I never went to the Sabrina Carpenter Coachella set. Like, that is a show that I think I would have died to be at, because she had, like, full set, full everything. Like, she was, like, going full out, full dancing, full singing. It was great. But like, you're not catching me paying money to go to a concert where they're just gonna do nothing on stage. But, like, at least when you go to see a Cat's Eye show, you know those girls will be working. They're getting paid. Also, we gotta talk about Manal at some point. Not today, but at some point we gotta talk about Manal, because I feel bad for her. I also, there's, like, rumors that she might be coming back, but it's up to the other 5 girls? Question mark? Like, how is that? Like, what are we talking about? I'm a little scared. Like, why would 5 random girls have, not random, but why do 5 girls have more power than, like, the company? Not to say that, like, they shouldn't have a voice, but, like, historically, the company has the final say. Like, why are we changing this? And why are we changing it because we don't want Manal here? So I'm a little excited to see how Cat's Eye goes. I'm very excited to see how Saint Satine goes. And I am very interested in how all of you guys are listening to music. So with that being said, I have to go. I have a doctor's appointment, but also I have to do my laundry and stuff. So, let me know what you guys think. If you have anything else to add. I probably have other things to add. I just completely forgot to mention them because my notes genuinely have 1 bullet point on this topic. I'm just like a fool right now. So if you guys have anything to add, let me know. If not, I will see you guys again next week for another episode, and I hope you all have a great week until then. So until we meet again, this is the short story long. Bye, guys.